Back for the Blue Devils. Reggie replacing Montoya at the tailback spot for for Lebanon.
As officials timeout, Terry Stafford says we have one timeout. We've already burnt 2 of them. So Lebanon with only one timeout right now. I think Baylor may have taken a timeout, or is there an equipment timeout, Tommy?
Equipment timeout. They've got one of the tackles who's readjusting his helmet, and the officials allowing that. And here we go as Lebanon looking at the first down play.
So with one timeout and only 2:45 to get it down there. We're 1st and 10 on the 44 of Baylor. We're in our slot left, and we run Quarter. Reggie Quarter's in the game. He got close to the 40 and got 4. And we are eventually going to have to put this thing in the air as we're 2nd and 6, and we're on Baylor's 40 and a half. 2:23 and the clock running. 2nd down and 6 yards to go. Bentley checks in, and I think we're checking Damon Stone in. Yes, it's split in. Triplett's the quarterback. Dirkson's the fullback. Reggie Quarter's our tailback. 2:07 and a half. Baylor leads 7-0. Take it back to pass. Looking. Damon Stone's wide open. Down on the 28 to the 25. He's to the 22. First down, Damon Stone. That pass was thrown great by Greg Triplett. He ain't right on the numbers. Damon made a couple of moves. Carried it to the 22. First down, they say, Lebanon.
The play fake to the tailback helped make that work. Reggie Quarter with a good job of faking that he had the football. The defensive linebackers froze just for a second, allowing Damon to curl for that first down yardage. Terry, the numbers.
19 yards, Tommy, with a first down. Lebanon looks like between the 22 and 23 of Baylor.
1:40 to play in a half. 1st and 10 on the 22 and a half. Back to pass, Triplett. He's looking. There's a man in a flat, and it's intercepted. And it's on the 30, to the 40, to the 45, and to the 50, to the 48, and all the way to our 47. It was picked off out in the flat somewhere around the 20 and returned all the way to the 47 in our territory. I think there was a man maybe open in the middle. I don't know.
Joe Gifford, the strong safety in coverage. The pass overthrown. I think Gardner was the intended receiver. Gifford with a lot of daylight on that return. Reggie slowed him up, and Steve Rose jumped on top of him after Gifford lost his balance, and that one could hurt. Terry, a great return by Gifford.
He picked it off at the 17, returned it to the Lebanon 47, where Baylor will take over.
Clock running, 1:08 and a half. Baylor with a man in motion. They fake it and they run the option, and Corley comes up and cuts it in, and then we miss him, and he spins and turns and wiggles and squirms all the way to the 43-yard line. He was hit on the line of scrimmage and made something happen out of nothing and got about 4. Less than a minute, 48 seconds. Baylor don't huddle. They're up to the line, 45 seconds. It's 2nd down and 6. Baylor takes it. Dillard's back to pass, sprinting to his right, throws out there, man open, way overshot him down on the 33. No huddle that time. They sprinted to the right and pass. I think Baylor has at least 2 timeouts, maybe 3. They have all their timeouts. 3 timeouts, 36 seconds. If they get down there close to the 20 or 25, they've got a field goal kicker, that's for sure. He missed the last one, but he can kick them that far.
He didn't miss it because he didn't get enough of it. He pushed that thing wide right. Adam Hodges with a strong leg, and they don't have to get too much closer to give him a shot.
Ball on a 44, and it's 3rd down and 6. And Dillard's back to pass, and he's looking, and he's looking. He's going deep, and he's got a man, and he caught it down the 7-yard line. Great catch. Great pass. The ball is spotted on the 9 where he hit the ground. They have thrown a long bomb on us. Tommy.
Michael Oakes, sophomore split receiver with the reception. One-on-one coverage with Zach Manier, and he got behind Zach for the long pass. And Baylor's going to take a timeout. We'll get a break also. 29 seconds to go in the first half. Lebanon trails 7-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Bruce, our backs are against the wall. 29 seconds to play. Baylor has possession deep inside Lebanon territory.
Ball, I think, is going to be spotted on the 9-yard line. Terry, a pretty good pass. How far you got on that?
34 yards on the completion. You won't see a better catch by the wide receiver, Oates. Baylor with a first down, 29 seconds left in the half.
Oates stretched it out as far as he could and caught it falling to the turf. Great catch. Ball on the 8.5, or maybe close to the 8. It's somewhere in there. They're 29 seconds and 2 timeouts, so they got plenty of time. Dillard's calling signal, sends a man in motion, gives it to, no, he fakes it, hot pass over the middle, incomplete. Broken up by Tracy Corley on the 1-yard line. Maybe it was even in the end zone. I thought he had caught it for a second. Incomplete, hot pass, 2nd and goal to go. 25 seconds.
It looked like they tried the play fake to Hall and ran him through there on the hot route.
Baylor up to the line quickly. Ball on the 9. Take it, sprint to the right. Looking. Got a man over there. Oh, and he overshot him in the end zone. He had a man out there. Number 35 was racing over there, Pete Hall, and it went incomplete. He was open.
When they got out of that Colorado I formation, they ran that out of a pro set with a tight end and 2 split receivers trying to get man coverage. The guy that made that great catch, Oaks, the sophomore, comes back in for Baylor.
20 seconds to play in the half. Baylor already ahead 7-0 and threatening to go up again. They're on the 8. Man in motion is Hall, and they're in the I, and they're back to pass, and Dillard's looking for the screen, and it ain't there this time, and he just threw it away. Smart play. Lebanon played the screen very, very well. Alex Skolrud and Brian Clemens were waiting on that screen, and now here comes the kicker coming in, Adam Hodges. He is right, I think, in the middle of the field, or almost in the middle of the field, as he will attempt from the 8, and that should be somewhere where they'll spot it, I think, on the 15, a 25-yard field goal.
Al Dallas, a backup quarterback, is the holder for Hodges as he attempts the field goal.
Maybe spotting on the 26, between the 25 and 26. The snap there, the placement's there, the kick is high and long, and he hit it good. It was close to being pushed to the right again, but this time it's good. Baylor 10, Lebanon 0, and let's keep it here this time. Tommy Bryant, Terry Stafford, what you got on the drive?
First, they took over on our 47, drove down to our 9, a 38-yard drive. Adam Hodges closes it out with a 26-yard field goal. Baylor leads 10-0 with 10 seconds left in the first half.
And we need a good return right here to get us out near midfield and maybe try one long pass into the end zone to try to get on the board. Baylor may be content just to kick the ball down the field on the ground, Bruce.
I think that's probably what they'll do. However, Adams is certainly capable of kicking it into the end zone and bringing it out to the 20. So Baylor 10, Lebanon 0. And they capitalized on the interception that we had driven the ball down around the 17 where they picked it off, raced it back to our 47, and then carried in for the field goal. 10-0. The kickoff is a line drive kick that will go to the 22, picked up on the 22 to the 30, to the 35, to the 36, and knocked down. Picked up, I think, by Montoya Crutchfield. It was. He ran it back to the 37-yard line where the clock will probably run out before Lebanon can get a playoff, as the clock will start right now, and we will not get a playoff. This half will come to a close with a score. Baylor 10, Lebanon nothing. We'll be back.